Morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. It's the end of the week, and it's the last trading day before the holiday on Monday. So, no market Monday, just reminding you. Okay, Asia and Europe are both lower. Asia a little more sharply than Europe. And here at home, the news is all Fed, Fed, and more Fed. Um, uh, New appointees that will have to go through the process, three of them, in fact. Also, we had retail sales, which were, I might add, horrendous. Um, Now, we knew that things were being pulled forward, but evidently things were pulled forward for almost a quarter. Retail sales, which were expected to be down 0.1%, were down 1.9%, and ex food and energy 2.3%. So, not great numbers and not adjusted for inflation, which makes it just that much worse. Import prices were down 0.2% versus up 0.2 expected, which is decent, but year over year, they were up 10.4%. So tough. Export prices down uh, 1.8%, and that's a particularly bad number. And prices year over year were 14.7% versus 18.2%. So a little bit better there. Corporate news, we have Tesla delaying the truck until Q1 23, which is a year from now. And the stock is 1,007 down 24. The banks had earnings. JP Morgan, a miss for the quarter, although a gain for the full year. Full year set a bunch of records, but in the quarter, revenues were flat, and the stock is really taking it on the chin here 160.44, and that's down about 7.5 or 3.8%. Wells Fargo, the bank that loves to screw its customers and is run by thieves, famous for their stagecoach and their cramming new accounts in. 57.25 up a dollar and a quarter, 2.2% on beats. The stock has been on a tear for the last couple of weeks. And Citi, which was a beat top and bottom line, went the other way. 65.38 down 253 or 3.7%. Let's see. Dow futures in general. Early this morning, the Dow up 80 at 8 o'clock, down 200. That was after the earnings for the bank stocks. At 8:33, right after those retail sales and import export numbers came out, it was down 223, now down 253. NASDAQ was up a little to down 155. After the numbers, it was down 130, currently down 145. And the S&P, which was never really up much, and at 8 o'clock was down 30, at 8:33 down 32, now down 38.68, so 39. So we're going to get some follow through to the downside after yesterday's move. Um, and we'll have to see whether we find some support underneath. Chart on the screen is the gold, and it is really trying up here. Um, I don't know if this is coiling up for a breakout or if this is run into resistance again here at the 1830 area and is going to come back down and test 1780. Honestly, I just don't know. If I had to guess, though, I would say that because of the weakness in the dollar and the fact that we have a 3 day weekend where, who knows what could possibly take place, we may see it higher. We really need, as I've said, first we needed to close above this 1825, which we did. And right now, that's exactly where we're trading, 1825.30. 1825.50, so it's up about four. What I'd really like to see is a close above this 1828. Um, that would be impressive on a weekly basis. And let me just see what it looks like on the weekly. Yeah, you see on the weekly, if we get a close above this 1828, really next stop is pretty much automatically 1850, 1860. So we'll have to see how that works out. As far as other futures go, we have the corn up a little, oil up pennies, nat gas down another 11 cents. The silver is slightly lower. Lumber was again up the limit yesterday, 13.29. The coffee is a little bit soft but strong on the week. Dollar is up 5 basis points, so not much. Bitcoin down 5.25. Ethereum down 52, and the bonds down 8/32, a quarter of a point. Interest rates remain pretty much flat on the 10-year after all of that news this morning. Have a good weekend. Be careful out there, and everybody enjoy the good long weekend. It's going to be freezing and snowing and windy up here. Have a good one.